Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, we got another Battlefield 5 drama, which is like, at this point it's pretty much every single day. But yeah, this time around, everyone has been complaining that DICE is not implementing any new cosmetic items into the game, and also there wasn't the Battlefield currency implemented up to April, up to like a couple days ago pretty much, and when everyone has been asking about it, DICE implemented it, finally, even though they are severely late with it. Now that they are in the game, I mean those cosmetic items, everyone's complaining and no one wants to pay for them. Like, how bizarre is this whole situation? There is literally so many people out there accusing EA DICE of false advertising, scamming player base, fooling us. I don't even know how to phrase it in any other words because there is so much BS going around, but it's not even like average Joe players who don't even play the game complaining, it's actually a big chunk of the community. What's worse, there is even big influencers in this community complaining about stuff and not paying attention to the facts, which have actually happened. So my personal goal with this video is to actually explain the whole topic based on facts without involving my subjective opinion into judging the whole drama situation. I don't even know how to describe it, but I don't want to base the whole video on my subjective opinion unlike some other creators because I just think it's stupid. I mean, my subjective opinion didn't necessarily happen and facts actually did, so yeah. What actually did happen? Did we get scammed by EA? Or is the community just utterly ignorant? Well, let's take a look at it. So, first things first. We've had May reveal of Battlefield 5, and during the reveal, we've had the mention that there is no longer a premium pass in the game, but you will be able to pay for microtransactions. At that point in time, there has been no mention of whether there will be points or company coins. It wasn't mentioned at all. We didn't know those currencies will exist in the game, we didn't know the details. All we knew is that we will have to pay for the microtransactions. I'm sadly not able to implement the part of the reveal into the video to actually show you the exact moment where they talked about it, but if you want to watch it for yourself, it is still up on YouTube on the official Battlefield channel. It is the May reveal of Battlefield 5. Towards the end, they have talked about microtransactions, cosmetics, and the lack of premium. It was practically right before the trailer, so yeah, it's pretty easy to find. Anyway, then we go through practically no info at all about the microtransactions for like half a year, pretty much. There is some like advertising talk and all that crap, but no actual details. And then we had the live stream when all of the big influencers, they didn't invite me, not big enough, but they played this whole live stream in the Battlefield 5 beta where they were teaming up and there was tons of sponsored streams and Shroud played the game, I think, and all of the big fancy influencers. And before that, we had an official live stream from EA where Dan Mitri, at this point an ex-community manager from EA, but back then he actually used to be a global community manager for Battlefield at EA in LA, so at DICE LA, I don't know, it's complicated. Anyway, he and two other guys whose names I don't exactly remember, I'm sorry if you're watching the video, I actually never got to remember the names. They were talking about microtransactions. And here's what was said.
Types of currency.
Yeah.
Right? Company coin and
Company
Battlefield
coin,
currency.
Battlefield coin, right? Battlefield currency. Yeah. So it's and I think that's a big thing to think about. So a company coin is something that you're going to grind, you're going to earn over just playing the game. The more that you play, the more you'll
Progressing your career rank.
Yeah,
Sure.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then the Battlefield currency, that's something that you will spend real money for, and
Okay.
you'll have this, and it's premium. It's a premium currency. There'll be a few visual customization options that are only available through that.
There'll be a few visual customization options that are only available through that.
And this is
And it's purely visual for what
Exactly.
you
Yep.
spend on on.
There is absolutely no pay-to-win options. Yeah.
The statement was made. Battlefield 5 will offer cosmetic items, and a few of them will actually be only, or not only, or only purchasable with Battlefield currency, the so-called boins. Now here's the most important thing for you guys to keep in mind. This statement was made at the point in time when they were preparing for the beta squads, which means it was during the beta, and the beta was like around August or September. Not exactly sure about the date, but it doesn't matter in the bigger picture, because here's the thing. This whole graphic, which you can see on the screen right now, and it is the thing that most of the Battlefield community who doesn't like Battlefield currency is using as a proof, which isn't a proof at all, but we're gonna get into it in a second. They are using it as a proof, saying that EA DICE scammed us because they claimed you will be able to purchase all of the cosmetic items with either company coins or Battlefield currency. We will get into explaining the whole picture in a second, but first, I want to mention, we have had the live stream I just showed you 2 months before this graphic came out. This graphic was released in an article about game economy of Battlefield 5 on the October 29th of 2018. So just to make it clear, for the people in the back screaming they don't like Battlefield currency and the way it was implemented in because it was falsely advertised, at the point in time when DICE released this picture you are using as a proof, we have already known for 2 months, at least, that there will be some items which are exclusive to Battlefield currency. We have known this for 2 months. And speaking of the glorified graphic that everyone is referring to and they're using it as a proof of EA's false advertising, which it's completely bizarre, but the infographic, it doesn't show you will be able to get all of the cosmetic items through company coins. It doesn't. It shows you that you can acquire cosmetic items through either paying for them with Battlefield currency or company coins. It does not, and I repeat, it does not indicate you can get all of the items through either company coins or Battlefield currency. It doesn't say that. And just to be clear about the whole situation, because, again, if anyone is new to the channel, I'm not playing EA's advocate here. I'm not trying to prove they're right. Because, yes, the whole infographic is a bit misleading with how they portrayed you will be able to obtain the cosmetics. However, let's not be ignorant. At the point when they released the whole graphic with the article explaining all of it, at that point in time, we have already known that there will be items exclusive to microtransactions for at least 2 months. We have known this already. And honestly, I personally cannot even wrap my head around seeing the whole situation with Battlefield community being so ignorant about what they're saying. Because couple days ago, we've had Reddit and all other social media, Twitter, Facebook groups, all of the social media were filled with people asking DICE to update the armory, implement new cosmetics, and implement microtransactions. They were late with it. Everyone has been asking for it, and scroll back the Reddit. See the tens of thousands of upvotes under the threads asking about the new cosmetics and microtransactions. See how it looks like. It's out there. It happened couple days ago, and now that everyone received what they've been asking for, everyone is suddenly upset. Everyone is suddenly outraged, and not that I'm trying to defend anyone, but you fucked up. You've been asking for something without doing the prior research, and you have had the information about EA implementing paid cosmetics, which will be exclusive to the paid currency for at least 7 months at this point. 7 months ago, you received the information which you decided to ignore or not search for because it's been out there, and you're trying to claim they're falsely advertising? No, they're not. You didn't do the research. You were just screaming because someone on Reddit was screaming. That's the truth. No one does their research. Whether the economy is good or not, that's not the point of the video. Prices, all of that. I might not necessarily agree with all of it, but again, this isn't the point of the video. The point of the video is how the community actually behaves. It's terrible. We've literally got tens of thousands of people crying all over social media, being completely misinformed, not understanding the topic they're actually complaining and even insulting EA DICE about, and at the end of the day, they're trying to prove their point by using a completely invalid proof. Again, I would agree this is some kind of a proof, if not for the fact that 2 months before it has been released, we actually knew there will be exclusive microtransactions for Battlefield or there will be exclusive items for Battlefield currency. We knew this 2 months in advance. Don't act stupid, we've all known about it. And that's it. That's the whole drama explained, so if you've got friends who still don't get it, that there was absolutely nothing wrong with it in the first place, well, just send them the video. Again, it's about the indication of community saying that EA DICE had falsely advertised the game or scammed us or tricked us. It's not about all of the other things such as pricing, what they're actually offering, and all of the other stuff which, again, is completely subjective up to some point, and I myself do not agree with all of it. I don't enjoy all of the aspects of Battlefield currency. I hate the pricing. Like, seeing that with the previous Battlefield games, for the price of 7 skins in Battlefield 5, I could get like 20 maps in a premium pass. It's a topic for a completely different video, but the point is, not talking about my opinions in this video. It's about facts, stuff that happened and that has been out there on the internet all the time. No one just searched for it, no one cared to double check, so I did it for you. That's it. If you've got any questions left, I'm open to have a discussion about it in the comments. Just please, have some facts prepared, do the research, because, again, not to be cocky, but I'm not your average Redditor who plays Battlefield once a week and bases their opinion on buying games on IGN. I'm not that guy. Not that I have anything against IGN, they just can't play the games at the events. Anyway, the point is, I do not want to argue with people who just completely don't get the topic. If you have the facts, if you can support it, yes, let's have a civilized discussion, but if you don't and you just want to insult me, that's also fine. The more you comment, the more engagement I get, the more engagement I get, the more recommended my video gets, the more views I get, and I happen to like the numbers, not gonna lie, especially the ones with the $sign next to it, so as always, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna put ads into this video, definitely. Leave a like, subscribe, and I see you on the battlefield. See ya!